Okay, so lads, if you lot are now looking for one of the cheapest and most reliable place you can get your Ultimate Team coins, check out a Yoha. These guys have literally got an automated service, so your coins will be delivered instantly. And as soon as you get to the checkout, use my discount code Gonth and you will receive a discount. Yes, boys, I am back. And this lighting and this chair, this is sick. I can do this all day. I'm just out here swanging. Anyway, if you haven't noticed by today, I am looking A1. I mean, the baghead haircut is returned, but look at this lighting. This is what happens when you come to rooms that aren't yours. You use these weird torches. I'm using like toilet paper to stand up my camera, and I'm just creating a setup that actually works. I'm looking golden. Anyway, if you didn't see my last video, I did explain that. I'm currently renting out a flat, an apartment, back in my hometown, as I'm staying here over Christmas, and I'm just making do with what I got. It's literally like a 2 foot by 2 foot room. There's literally no room for me really to work or move, but we're going with it. But anyway, what you want to be seeing today is a squad builder, and today I'm going to be bringing you one that, as usual, is very requested. Today I thought I'd look at some of the funniest, best, like a combination of the best, funniest celebrations of all time. And I know you lot are gonna love this. Let's be honest, everyone loves to see good celebration. Big shout out to this homeboy who's chilling on the bottom of the screen right now. You've won yourself some FIFA points on Xbox or PlayStation. All you gotta do is message me. Congratulations, you suggested in the comments below. If you lot want a chance to win yourself some FIFA points, all you gotta do is drop a comment. It's that easy. And when you're down there dropping a comment, you may as well drop a like as well. You may as well have a wank as well while you're there, why not? But let's not hang about any longer, because today we're gonna be taking a look at some of the funniest celebrations. And this random ass Korean dude, don't know who he is, don't know what he does. Apparently he's a professional footballer, even though his stats, I mean, I know dudes with one leg who have better stats than that. What? He's hopeless, he's useless. But he has got a funny celebration. This dude is actually well known for creating what I like to call the bowling celebration. It's genius. He scores a goal, he grabs the football, he gets all his teammates over, they're gonna be human 10-pins, and he's got the ball, and he bowls them. I mean, it is just genius, look at this. And he actually gets himself a strike. Wow. Who said Koreans can't bowl? Because there we go, that was genius. And if you think that celebration was good, lads, you're about to witness when wrestling crosses football. I mean, it's incredible to see these footballers actually scoring a goal and trying to mimic real life wrestling moves. Where do they come up with this shit? Surely you'd think in training they'd be practicing on set pieces and stuff, not wrestling moves. So he actually scores a goal, runs over to his teammate and RKOs him. I mean, look at that. He fully RKOs him. And the fact that they both play acted it means they actually practice this in training. So that is quality. Look at it, here's one more time, boom. It just looks sick. If I was a footballer, professional footballer, I'd definitely be that kind of wanker who'd be doing all sorts of dodgy celebrations. I wouldn't care. But lads, now unfortunately, I gotta tell you something. It gets point blank violent. Have you ever seen football celebrations gone wrong? Well, this dude is about to show you how to beat up your teammate after you score a goal. I mean, the only word to describe this, lads, is outrageous. He does the easy work by tapping in the ball, and he gets absolutely crazy. He goes nuts, runs up to his teammate and bangs him. Bangs him clean in the jaw. We're gonna have to have a look at this one more time because it's just stupid. So he scores the tap in, and then all of a sudden, boom, clocks his mate straight in the jaw. And his mate actually goes down holding his face. What? How are you gonna score and then attack your teammate? Weirdo. But have any of you seen Michael Jackson return for a football game? The black Michael Jackson, not the white guy, when he was black. This has to be one of my favorite celebrations in the whole team, man. MLS football, it's not the greatest, but at least their celebrations step up to the mark. Here he goes, he runs over. Somehow, I don't know where he gets this white glove from. I think he had it down the bottom of his ball sack. Puts on this sweaty, cheesy white glove that's been there all game, and he starts busting Thriller. He actually starts doing all this. Someone should have just dropped literally an MJ tribute to that. Look at him. I don't even want to know how bad that glove must have smelt, but fair play to that celebration. He's put a lot of thought into that. Guess what, lads? It's the return of Bubuka Gay. Every time there's a gay clip, or someone acts gay, or does something homo, I include gay. I don't know why. Maybe because his second name is Gay. But anyway, this clip is just borderline weird. Now, the team score a goal, and this player feels the need to go and feel up his teammate's ball sack. If you don't believe me, I'm about to show you. Here it is for those of you who haven't seen it. So he celebrates and he goes over, boy. Look at that. He holds on and he squeezes and he squeezes and he keeps on squeezing. Now that is extremely weird to do in front of everyone on the middle of a football pitch. Look, he grabs and he squeezes and he squeezes and he doesn't let go. Is this some sort of thing that they do in training? I have no idea, but I don't want to get involved. I don't even want anything to do with this. What is he doing? He's just grabbing and he's squeezing and he's playing with them. For me, that's weird. Now, I have nothing against gays, but if you're going to do that in the middle of the football pitch, just wait until you get into the changing rooms at least. Now, of course, we move up to the legends of the sport, Ronaldinho. I include him in so many squad builders because he's always doing something interesting. Whether he's scoring goals, or absolutely humiliating people, or even doing sick celebrations, this guy does it all, man. He practices skills, he practices goals, he practices crossbar challenge, and he even practices mad celebrations. This celebration back in 2013, Ronaldinho steps up for a penalty, and I think even the goalkeeper knows what the outcome of this is going to be. He steps up, you know, he just takes his time, and of course, the inevitable happens. Ronaldinho scores. He then runs over and does some weird-ass celebration that him and his teammates have actually practiced. Look at this. They like kind of pull their trousers down a little bit, and they do like this gangster sort of dance. I don't know who the choreographer is of this, but it's just weird. But it did make me laugh. Brazilian, but look, the linesman actually runs away as well. He's like, I'm not black, I can't get involved. He sprints off. Oh, but have any of you actually seen this one? Anua Hadua. That is definitely some sort of Dutch / Jamaican / weird name. I'm sure it's pronounced Hadir. Any Netherlands people out there, can you tell me how that's pronounced? Because I ain't got a clue. I ain't got a Scooby-Doo, mate. But anyway, his celebration was a lot better than his name. This dude actually scores one of the sickest free kicks and thinks, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go and celebrate by jumping in a jacuzzi. No joke. I don't even know how or why there's a jacuzzi on the football pitch in the first place. But this guy takes full advantage. He goes and hops in and look. Him and his teammates actually go and jump in the jacuzzi. How sick is that? That is absolutely A1. And mate, like I said, if I was a footballer, I'd be the first person to do shit like this, man. As if they've got a jacuzzi on the pitch. That is just mad. And when it comes to creative celebrations, have a little look what my boy Wesley does. Fresh out of the Rio de Janeiro slums, he's stealing cameras. He don't give a fuck. So as you can see, Wesley actually scores a pretty decent goal, puts it bottom corner. He runs over to the cameraman, completely steals his camera, he's like, give it here, and starts taking pics. Like, people are coming up constantly with new inventive and creative celebrations, and I love it. It beats the old, you know, Alan Shearer one hand or even doing a roly-poly. Sometimes you gotta mix it up. Jump in a jacuzzi, steal someone's camera, do something decent. I rate it. But when I say creative, lads, and I say, like, you know what I mean, do something a little bit different when it comes to celebrating, try not to injure yourself. As this dickhead is about to show you, he actually celebrated a goal and ruptured his ligaments in his knee. This is what I like to call going full retard. Right, so Morides is about to show you how to score a front post header. Very decent. He then runs around and thinks, you know what, I'm about to show everyone in the world I'm a gymnast. And he starts busting off a backflip. All of a sudden, and he screams on the floor and he's holding his knee. You're thinking, oh no, what has he done? What has he done? And if you watch it in slow motion, you can see his backflip completely failed. Here it is in slow motion. So he does the first part, all right? And then he goes into a backflip and watch his knee. Oh, it just buckles and you can see he put all his power and all his pressure right on his knee. And that guy's out for the count. I'm pretty sure he missed like the whole season for celebrating a goal. How retarded can you get? Now, I'd like to say this guy's been knocking around for quite a while, but he's actually the same age as me, funny enough, even though he looks about 20 years older. This guy, anyway, I want to say this celebration is hilarious. He pretends to be a human pig in blanket. Does that even make sense? A human pig in blanket. Anyway, you're about to see. So Albert actually scores a header and thinks, you know what, I ain't gonna do no traditional celebration. I'm actually gonna mix it up a little bit. He dives in. Look, what the? Who comes up with that? Who actually thought to do that? Roll yourself in like, I don't even know what is that? I have no idea, but that is 10 stars for creativity. To actually think to do that, you're a legend. I'll rate that. That's one of the funniest ones I've seen in the team and the best. And luckily he didn't get a yellow card, but that is just class. This is what I mean, lads. Some of these celebrations, they're up there. But finally now, lads, my best one of the whole team, and I've left this one right to the end because this is just me down to a T. This is exactly what I would do. Unfortunately, he is pushing on a little bit. How old is he? 79. Jesus, quite old enough to be my granddad. But anyway, thank God that his celebration was a lot better than that hairline because, as you can see, he no longer has one. This is how to celebrate like an absolute boss. Massimo Macaroni scores a goal, and what does he do? Like an absolute G? He runs and has a pint with a fan. That is just legendary. That is me down to a T. Swigging a pint with a fan when you've just scored. Does it get any more bossier than that? Does it, honest? Are you even allowed to play football when you've been drinking? I have no idea, but he clearly doesn't give a damn. What an OG. And I suppose when you get to the age of 80 and you're still playing football, you have the right to have a pint. Why not? But unfortunately, lads, that is gonna sum it up. That was one of the most fun squad builds I've done in ages. We have witnessed some of the best and most creative and funniest celebrations in football history. We've gone back to like the 80s and we've looked at some recent ones. We've seen people drinking beer, rolling themselves in the floor, and even dropping their pants for a celebration. I'd like to say this was one of the most legendary squad builders I've ever made. You know what? 6,000 likes. I know for a fact you lot can smash a like right now, and you know what to do. Leave a comment in the comments below. And as usual, lads, I hope you've enjoyed, and I will speak to you next time. Peace. Oh, this referee got so shook of him, he actually gave him a goal even though the ball didn't go in. Have a little look at this, lad. This is actually going to blow your minds. So the ball gets played through to Hervey, plays a little 1-2 with his brother. And then all of a sudden, boom, the ball blatantly comes back off the crossbar and the referee goes, Cage, have the goal. Look at this. The referee gave him the goal.